Hey, did you see that L&T just snagged some pretty big orders in the minerals and metals sector?
Oh, really? No, I missed that. What kind of orders are we talking about here?
Well, it looks like they've secured a large order, according to their classification, in both the steel and alumina sectors. Pretty significant stuff.
Interesting. From who exactly?
They got an order from Hindalco for an 850 KTPA greenfield alumina refinery plant in Odisha. It's an EPC project, so engineering, procurement, construction, and installation, the whole shebang.
Okay, so a complete end-to-end solution. That's a big deal. What was the other order?
The other one is for setting up an 8 MTPA pellet plant for a leading steel producer here in India. Engineering, manufacturing, supply, construction, and installation, again in collaboration with some tech providers.
So both are massive projects, right? I guess that's why they are classified as large, which according to their press release means somewhere between 2,500 to 5,000 crore rupees.
Exactly. It looks like L&T is really solidifying its position in the EPC domain for these industries.
Right. And it sounds like Hindalco trusts L&T quite a bit, considering they've been working together for over 30 years.
Yeah, the press release mentions that L&T has been a key EPC contractor for Hindalco's expansion programs in alumina, aluminum, and copper.
Okay, so they've got a good track record then. I mean, you don't get repeat business like that without doing something right.
Absolutely. And it seems like they've commissioned quite a few steel and alumina refinery projects in India and the Middle East too.
All right. So with these new orders, what does it say about L&T's market position, I mean?
Well, according to Mr. DK Sen, it reaffirms L&T's leadership in EPC steel plants and alumina refinery projects. It's a testament to their commitment to excellence and customer satisfaction, apparently.
Makes sense. It's all about having a strong customer-focused approach. That's what L&T seems to have been doing for 8 decades.
Yep. And they operate across multiple geographies. I think they're a USD 27 billion Indian multinational enterprise.
That's huge. And they're not just into minerals and metals, right? They do EPC projects, high-tech manufacturing, and services.
Exactly. They are spread across different lines of businesses. This M&M vertical specifically offers end-to-end solutions in mining, minerals processing, industrial products, and material handling.
So basically cradle to grave type of services, huh? From the mining all the way to material handling.
Pretty much. I guess it's important for listeners to remember that. Disclaimer. We advise investors to check with certified experts before taking any investment decision.
Good call. We don't want anyone making big moves based on just our chat here.
Right. So what do you think the impact of these orders will be on L&T's overall growth?
Well, if these large orders fall in the 2,500 to 5,000 crore rupees range each, it's going to give their revenue a healthy bump. Plus, it reinforces their reputation as a reliable EPC partner.
And given the focus on greenfield projects, especially in the alumina sector, it looks like they are aligned with sustainable development too, which is really in demand.
Yeah, that's a good point. Everyone's talking about sustainability.
Absolutely. And these kinds of projects also create jobs, right? Both directly and indirectly.
Definitely. Construction, engineering, manufacturing, it all adds up.
So overall, it seems like a positive development for L&T. What do you reckon?
I'd say so. Securing these kinds of orders in a competitive market shows they're doing something right. It'll be interesting to see how these projects progress and contribute to their long-term growth,
Yeah, definitely. And I guess it gives them even more leverage when bidding for future projects. A strong portfolio speaks volumes. Hey, if you're enjoying our insights, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more discussions like this.
Good point. And what about the broader implications for the steel and alumina sectors in India?
Well, it suggests continued investment and expansion in these areas, right? Especially with Hindalco's ambitious growth plans.
Exactly. And these projects can improve domestic production capacity, potentially reducing reliance on imports.
So it's not just good for L&T, but potentially for the Indian economy as a whole, actually.
Right. It's like, when one big player invests, it often has a ripple effect, encouraging others to follow suit.
So are there any potential risks or challenges that L&T might face with projects like these?
Oh, absolutely. Large scale EPC projects can be complex, things like supply chain disruptions, regulatory hurdles, and even just plain old execution risks could throw a wrench in the works.
Right, and cost overruns can be a killer. It's like trying to juggle chainsaws while riding a unicycle. Things can get messy fast.
Exactly. That's why effective project management and risk mitigation strategies are crucial. They've got to stay on top of things.
And what about the technology aspect? They're collaborating with technology providers for the pellet plant, right?
Yeah, that's key. Staying up to date with the latest tech and integrating it effectively can significantly impact efficiency and cost effectiveness.
So it's a mix of execution, technology, and a bit of luck, I guess.
Pretty much, but L&T has been in the game for a long time, so you'd expect they've learned a thing or two about navigating these challenges.
True. What will you be watching out for in L&T's next report?
Definitely want to see how these projects are progressing, of course. Keep an eye on their order book too. That will give a sense of their future prospects.
Agreed. Any final thoughts on these new orders?
Just that it's a positive sign, both for L&T and for the continued growth and development of the minerals and metals sector in India. It looks promising. Let's keep an eye on it.